Hey everyone, it's the infamous Dr. Q here, and this is my Black Ops 2 veteran walkthrough for mission number 8, Achilles Veil, which is apparently the thing he was known for. So this opening section where you control Fareed is a real motherfucker. Did not like it at all. It's a huge pain in the ass, and the checkpoints are kind of sometimes difficult to find. It'll stretch a little too far apart, but I'm going to show you how I got through it, and thankfully once you get through the Fareed section, like the difficulty level just drops off a fucking cliff into non-existence. Like, there are a couple spots where you'll die after that occasionally, but there's plenty of checkpoints and it's actually not all that hard, I don't think. So right after this you take control of Fareed, and you're going to want to jump down and run to the right and make your way into this little door up ahead. Now up here you'll find some optic camouflage, which doesn't really seem to do anything. I mean, it's supposed to make the enemy have a more difficult time spotting you, but they still spot you all the time. And also keep in mind that every time you die and restart a checkpoint, it disables the camouflage, so you'll need to keep that in mind. So for some reason I decided to put an M60 in as my secondary weapon. I probably could have chosen a better LMG for that, but whatever. So we want to try and take out that drone that's passing through the area. And sort of poke your head out and deal with some of the quote-unquote enemy troops. There's that guy up in the window there. And right there I get a checkpoint.
The Yemeni forces will establish a perimeter around the city. Remember, the Yemeni forces are just another terrorist.
And you'll get up to this little set of stairs and a new wave of enemies spawn in. Sometimes they'll take cover in front of that there, and you can just shoot underneath, take out their legs. And once you've got it cleared out enough, push forward to this little area here. And run over into this little area. And don't get too aggressive here, because if you wait it out for a second, you'll get another checkpoint. And there it is. Cut through here and make a mad dash for this door right here, and there's another checkpoint. So here I just run through. Obviously I didn't make it the first time because you probably saw the edit right before this. But other than that little section right there, you make it through unscathed to another checkpoint. Now the guy to my left there has a, it's got the AN-94 with a grenade launcher on it, and I want that gun. So give me that shit. And I threw the EMP grenade to try and take out that drone, and then I don't know where the fuck he went. But you'll want to move forward and keep to the left. Try to take out some of the guys in the courtyard, but be aware that there will be enemies advancing from that little hall up there. You'll want to move to this outer area here and be very careful. Now this section here is the part that I had to replay probably the most, because it goes for a really long stretch of time without a checkpoint. So just keep crawling along the side of this wall here. And forward and to the right, there are a couple of drones, and there are a few enemy soldiers as well. That was his fault. And then once the drones are all cleared out, you can push forward into under that archway there. And keep in mind, still no checkpoint. There's nothing up those stairs, but you can get some cover here, and there's the checkpoint finally. And you just need to clear out this little bit of alleyway. You don't even have to do it yourself. You can actually just sort of hang out and let the NPCs take care of it, though fuck that. I got shit to do here. And once they're all cleared out, you head up to this door, and hey, there's Menendez, who you refer to as Menendez, which is strange because you're one of his subordinates. Like, shouldn't he have some sort of title within Cortes DA, like El Jefe or something? I don't know. Like, granted, it's a terrorist organization, but there's still, you know, some hierarchy there and some degree of formalities within their ranks. But hey, I'm just nitpicking, as I am wont to do. So they'll drag Harper out, and you get the option to shoot Harper or try to shoot Menendez. And I've always just tried to shoot Menendez because I still feel a little bit guilty about burning Harper's face. So I try to take it easy on the poor guy. I'm not sure what impact it would actually have if you shoot Harper further down the road. Maybe here will just be some incidental dialogue like, Harper, your face is all sorts of fucked up, dude. But yeah, I tried to shoot Menendez, and that's it for Fareed.
You betrayed us, Fareed. And for what? To those you serve, your life means nothing! Harper!
So now you're controlling David Mason, and you start out on like a minigun and a helicopter. So you just want to start shooting the guys down on the street level and also these guys on the rooftop. And you get down to the ground level, and somehow magically I have Fareed's weapons. Not sure how that worked out, but it is what it is.
Primary SAT. Multiple Eagles down. Request immediate medevac. LC Sparrow.
Kraken, I need to assume OpCon of the drone fleet in support of capture of Menendez.
So you've got a whole like fleet of drones assisting you, which is part of what makes this easier. You don't even really have to use the manual targeting much at all. They'll draw fire away from the enemies quite a bit, but you do need to work your way through this little building right here. Sometimes there'll be a guy on the ground level.
Take the right, I got the left.
And you get into here, and you'll get a checkpoint shortly. Now, this is one of the few areas of this game where I was getting a lot of grenade spam, and I got like surrounded by grenades and blown up, and then the checkpoint restarted me way the fuck back in the room. I got kind of disoriented there. There's a guy on the very top with an RPG. And like I said, be careful of the grenades.
Maintain eyes on, but do not engage. We need him alive.
And I used the manual targeting to get rid of that one drone. And then you've got to push up this little mountain path. And there's a checkpoint.
section out.
And then I take a shot at a friendly for a second. So down here, there was a guy down in the middle with a regular gun, and then there's some RPG dudes on the upper levels. There's a sniper rifle like right down at my feet right now, but I just opt to be kind of aggressive and push through. And then you just need to clear out this area and get up to the VTOL that Menendez is hanging out in.
We'll pick up rear security. Once you locate Menendez, we'll make the grab. Surround the VTOL, wait for the go. Moving.
Which, I mean, like I said, the difficulty curve just seems to drop off, because normally if you stick your head out in front of like 5 different people, you're dead in half a second, and there I get away with it. I don't know. So there's the VTOL, there's Menendez, and there's the end of the mission.